I feel like Zubac really made things difficult for the Clippers, really made their decisions a lot more difficult going forward. If there was any rift or any talk about, Miles Turner or anything like that, which it was, you heard me report on it. You heard me speak on it. You heard me initiate the report about the reports that are out there in regards to, the Clippers being interested in Miles Turner. Honestly, I feel like Big Zoo made things complicated, for the Clippers. And how I would say is, the big night that he had the other night against Indiana Pacers, because he definitely outplayed Miles Turner. He definitely made Miles Turner look like the player that we thought Miles Turner could be for the Clippers. You see what I'm saying? He made Miles Turner look like Zubac used to look, years prior to what Zubac looks like this season. You see what I'm saying? So it's like, I feel like, with the way Zubac played and the way he's been playing this season, they might not really need another big man. They might really just want to stick with what they have in Zubac, learn to utilize Moses Brown more and get my man Diabate some minutes as well in that center position and work with what they have. Because if Zubac is going to play with this type of energy, if he's going to play with this type of force, and even if he doesn't score a lot, it doesn't really matter. If he comes out there and get rebounds and snatch rebounds the way he's been doing, since, he's been, since he's come into this year with this new attitude and new mindset, then they don't really need another big man. They just need to really focus on what they have. And if an opportunity comes along for them to get somebody extra where they don't have to give up anything really much to get them or anything like that, then they jump on the opportunity. I wouldn't really go after Miles Turner after what I seen the other night what Zubac did to him, because it's like, damn, if Miles Turner is as good as they think he is, then, that's fine. But at the same time, if Miles Turner doesn't play that way against better competition, then what will be the point of getting him? Because the Clippers are better competition than some of the teams that you see Indiana play sometime. I see Indiana, they play teams like Toronto, the Orlando Magic, teams like that. Well, the Clippers were definitely better teams than those type teams. And if Miles Turner doesn't play well against better competition when needed, then there's no need to get him. And I'm not saying that he doesn't, but that was a statement game to me. And I felt like Zubac showed the Clippers, you don't need to get Miles Turner. And I feel like Zubac did that to really show the Clippers to kill all the speculation. You don't need Miles Turner. You got me. I'm a $33 million man, but I can do everything he can do. And I could be more of a force than what he is, because if Miles Turner is really as good as a lot of people are putting him out there simply because the Lakers wanted him so bad and how he can change life for the Lakers, if he's really that good, then how come he can't make Indiana any better? I mean, let's just keep it real. I mean, they got Halliburton. He's a young guy making them better. And Buddy Hield is a part of that process too. So, I mean, it's like, how come Indiana's not a good team if Miles Turner's really all what he's cracked up to be? And see, this is what a lot of people got to look at. And sometimes I overlook, things like this as well. I do think Miles Turner would be, a decent addition to the Clippers. I think they can get something out of him that maybe, the Indiana Pacers can't get out of Miles Turner, possibly simply because the Clippers have Ty Lue and Indiana Pacers don't. But at the same time, you got to look at it from this standpoint. Like I said, if Zubac is going to play the way he's been playing all this season so far, they wouldn't need Miles Turner because they don't really need a big man to put up a lot of points. And Miles Turner can give you 20 and 12 a game when he's, right, and when he's playing at his best. But they don't really need 20 and 12. The Clippers need about exactly what Zubac is giving them. Just a double-double guy and bang down there in the boards and, have a presence in the paint and have somebody come behind him and, play with the same sense of urgency. That's all the Clippers need because they got so much scoring everywhere else. They don't really need another big guy to come in there or somebody else to come in there and try to get 20 plus points a game because they got so much depth on their team. They can't find a way to get some of their other guys 20 plus points a game because they got other guys who can score 20 plus points in their sleep. I mean, there's games where Reggie Jackson don't score 20, even though he's in the starting lineup. John Wall, of course, you got Kawhi and PG. They're exemplified because they just do their thing because they're the superstars. But what I'm saying is they got other guys who can go out there and drop 20 points a game too if they're given the opportunity. But it's only one basketball on the court, and it's not enough basketballs to go around for everybody to get 20 plus points. And Miles Turner, he might come in there with the wrong mindset possibly and want to get his numbers of what he's used to getting. And this is not that type of party. This is not that type of situation. You would only be coming to the LA to the Clippers if they acquire acquired him to really basically rebound, get a few points here and there, but really be a presence in the paint where if they need to switch off from small ball, they can play big man basketball with you in the paint where you can actually, get your own shot without them just throwing you alley-oops the whole time and you scoring off that like a DeAndre Jordan used to way back in the day with the Clippers. So that would be the case for Miles Turner, and that would be all the Clippers would need from him. So, I don't know if he'd be satisfied with that role. Clippers already have players in the organization right now who are not satisfied with the role that they have because they feel like they should be contributing a lot more, doing a lot more, and, being a lot more sound on the court in regards to offense. So if you're having that problem now, really there's no need to look at Miles Turner or any other big man. If Zubac is going to play the way he's playing, because if he can keep this up, you definitely want to roll with him and, stay with the hot hand while it's hot, because Zubac right now, to me, looks like the type of big man that they always envisioned him to be. This season, I've seen multiple games where he has grabbed 14, 15 plus rebounds and pretty much, I would say almost pretty much did it consistently. And, and he just followed it up, putting the icing on the cake, with this, 29 rebound game that he had was just awesome. So it's like, if he's going to play like this all season, if he really knows his role, and that's good. And I feel like ever since they gave him that $33 million contract, Zubac had it in his mind to really live up to it. And I'm so glad that he is, because the inconsistency that he had to me last year really was just, something he was going through, because I know he has the talent to be the type of big man they need him to be to win a championship. He's always had talent. Even when he was on the Lakers, he was very talented. So, the talent is there. He just needs to have the effort and the mindset. And I feel like now he has that. So with that being said, I don't know about Miles Turner or any other big man, not unless, they decide to just pick up somebody with, basically no tabs, somebody they don't have to really give anything for, somebody to just add to the roster. If they want to do that, that's fine. But other than that, I would just stick with what they have, because I think Zubac put, all that to rest, especially with the Miles Turner. I feel like he circled that one on his calendar to make sure he dominate Miles Turner, to let the organization know you don't need him. I am your guy, and I'm all you need. Let's go win a championship when Kawhi and PG get healthy. But hey, that's my take on everything. Leave any comments in the comment section. Also, check out my other videos if you haven't. Also, please hit the like, subscribe, notification bell if you haven't as well. And hey, till next time.